My name is Sylvia.
The discussion is define yourself before the world does. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. We are born into a world that is already speaking. It speaks through expectations. It speaks through labels. It speaks through comparisons. It speaks through fear. And if we are not careful, we will spend our entire lives answering to a name we never chose. Today, I want to talk to you about one powerful truth. Define yourself before the world does. Because if you don't decide who you are, the world will decide for you. And the world is not always kind. The world is not always patient. The world is not always accurate. The world is loud. But your identity must be louder. The reality of labels. From the moment you step into a classroom, a workplace, or even a family gathering, labels begin to form. You're the quiet one. You're not leadership material. You're average. You're difficult. You're too emotional. You're not smart enough. And sometimes the labels are disguised as compliments. You're so lucky. You're naturally gifted. You always have it easy. But here's the truth about reality. The world doesn't see your internal battles. The world doesn't see your doubts. The world doesn't see the nights you questioned yourself. It only sees the surface. And surface-level observation can never define a deep human being. You are not a single moment. You are not a single mistake. You are not a single success. Yet the world will try to reduce you to one sentence. If you don't define yourself, you will slowly begin to believe the sentence they wrote. Reality concept number 1. The world responds to what you project. There is a psychological truth we must accept. People often treat you according to how you present yourself. If you walk into a room unsure, hesitant, apologizing for your existence, the room will confirm your insecurity. If you walk into a room with clarity, purpose, and quiet confidence, the room adjusts, not because you are better, but because you are defined. When you don't define yourself, people test you. When you define yourself, people respect you. That doesn't mean they won't challenge you. It means they know where you stand. And reality rewards clarity. The danger of letting the world define you.
Let me be honest with you.
If you let the world define you, 3 things will happen. You will shrink to fit other people's comfort. You will chase approval instead of purpose. You will live a life that feels foreign to your own soul. Have you ever achieved something and still felt empty? That is what happens when you climb a ladder leaning against the wrong wall. The world told you success looked a certain way. You believed it. You worked for it. You reached it. And it still didn't feel like you. Because you didn't define yourself first.